What's going on, guys? This is Justin again from Extreme Health Radio. Got a really interesting question today from a new listener. She says she just found our website and just found our radio show. Her name is Jocelyn, and she wants to know, she's in college, and she wants to know, now this is a question that many people have dealt with in their life. And you know what, frankly, I see this so often that I had to do a video about this because it makes me upset. It really makes me upset. But Jocelyn wants to know, she has a couple different opportunities that she could do, and what she wants to do is she wants to go into holistic and natural healthcare and be a naturopathic doctor, because she's been really interested in natural health and holistic healing and all that kind of stuff. But she has a lot of family and friends that want her to go down the medical path, and I see this. We get emails like this all the time, and it blows my mind, and I hate when I see this. I see people graduating college, and they may have a desire to maybe be an engineer. Maybe they have a desire to be. It doesn't really matter what their desire is, but they get some opportunity that comes up in their life, right, that is completely something they had never even thought of before. Maybe it's like you graduate college and you get offered some $200,000 a year accounting job, right? Where, I mean, that's completely unrealistic, but, let's say I want to be, a lifeguard, right? Down at the beach, lifeguard, I don't know what lifeguards make. I'm sure you're not going to start out at $200,000, but then you get an opportunity to work at a bank or some business doing their books for $200,000 a year right out of college with no training and no experience. What do you do? And one of the things that we talk about on our radio show is that it's my contention that all health issues and problems are, the root cause of them are on an emotional, spiritual level. And when we say no to ourselves in some capacity, a little part of ourselves on a physical and emotional level dies. And when that happens, the body's cleanup crew must come along and get rid of that debris. And when we say no to ourselves and when we deny the things that we want in life, little pieces of us die. And when that happens, it's almost like training the body for early death, because we're saying no to ourselves our whole life. We acquiesce to what other people want us to do and take opportunities that we've never even thought about, right? So you could have some opportunity that you've never even conceived of that is a great opportunity in terms of making money, but it doesn't resonate with your soul. It doesn't resonate with what you want to do in life, right? So now, if there is something where, let's say I live in Orange County, not very far from Los Angeles, and my favorite basketball team is the Lakers. Let's say I wanted to be a videographer for the Lakers, where I cut up the tape and the film that the team watches to prepare for their next game, right? And if I get out of college and I get offered a job maybe as a janitor for the Lakers, right, doing something menial, I'm going to take that job because it's in line with what I want to do. Eventually, I can start moving up the ranks and become whatever it is in that organization I want to become. But if someone offers me some other job that has nothing to do with anything that I've ever even conceived of, but it makes a lot of money, and we say yes to that, then a piece of us will die. There's a little piece of us on a physical and an emotional, spiritual level that dies. That's my contention. And when that happens over the course of your whole life, then you start training the body to break down on other levels. So I see this all the time. I see people taking opportunities that aren't in alignment with what they want, or sometimes people don't know what they want, and that's another issue with people, is that they don't know what they want to do. And the reason for that is that we have been listening to other people talk about what they want for our lives, or we've been sort of self-medicating our whole life by drowning out any kind of pain we have by watching TV, surrounding ourselves with friends, staying active. Our parents always seem to keep little kids active all day long in baseball and trying to expose them to all kinds of different things. But we're so active, we don't have time to really develop and cultivate the thing within us that we want to do. And so by the time we're 18, we've all looked up to teachers and idolized authority figures and acquiesced our emotions and our own opinions to people that are older than us because we think that they know more about life than we do. And so when we do that, by the time we're 18, we have no idea what we want to do. So we go to college, and then we sort of get a 4-year degree in communications, which is crazy, and so I say develop and try to figure out what it is that you really want to do, and if the opportunity that's presented to you is in alignment with your path, no matter how high or low up on that path that opportunity, then take it. But if it has nothing to do with anything you've ever been interested in, something you've never thought about, I would highly, highly, highly recommend, at least for me, saying no to that, because saying no to something is a very powerful position to be in. And when you can say no, it's as if you are protecting yourself and you are drawing a line in the sand saying, no, this is what I want. And maybe what you want right now is simply to get some alone time and start reading and praying and meditating and thinking and pondering what it is you really want to do in this life. And so please, don't take the first opportunity that comes your way. I see these people all the time, and they take that opportunity, and what happens is that they start living a life that necessitates the money that opportunity brought in, right? So they start buying more things, and then they need, at some point, there's the opportunity in their standard of living, and then it starts becoming like this, and then when it becomes like this, their standard of living is higher than the opportunity, right? Then they need that opportunity or that job that they were offered 20 years ago in order to facilitate their lavish lifestyle because of the debt they're in. And I don't want anyone to be like that. And I'm working hard myself to get out of that. That's why we've started our radio show. This is a passion of mine to help people live the best life that they possibly can, and to realize they have options when it comes to their health. And so because I believe that all disease has as its root the spiritual, emotional level, I think it's important to protect that and to develop and start to cultivate what it is you really want to do in your life. And it does not matter what other people say they want you to do or what they think you should do. Do what you want to do. And you're going to find that your health is improved dramatically from that. Because, when you're doing a job that you hate, it's going to have an adverse effect on your health. It really will. And so I would highly recommend finding whatever it is you love to do and start spending time on that. Maybe you need to take a little bit of time off. Like when when I was 25 years old, I took a year off. I saved up a ton of money and took a year off and traveled around the world for a year, going to a bunch of different countries on a surf trip. So maybe we need to sort of extract ourselves from the society at large and figure out who we are, what we're here for, what we love to do. And if we can figure that out, then we can figure out, okay, how in today's age can I monetize that and make a career out of that? So you're only limited by your creativity in terms of being able to make a living doing what you love to do. So please don't take the first opportunity that comes your way. Please think harder about that. And so anyway, thank you for your question. I thank all you guys for watching. I'm curious what you guys think about this as well. If you have any thoughts, please comment below. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are about this. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We've got a ton of stuff going on here at YouTube, much more than on our radio show, extremehealthradio.com. But if you are interested in that, sign up. You can sign up, join thousands of other people who have signed up to our newsletter, get some really great bonuses I send to you. I send you a free book that sells for $20 on Amazon called Lessons from the Miracle Doctors. And that sells for $20, and it talks about all kinds of ways, protocols, step by step, for you to regain and reclaim your health. So it's a really great book. And then I also send you another bonus, which is an audio program I put together on one simple tip that I used to overcome my food addictions. Now, I had a crazy, insane addiction to carbohydrates like pasta and pizza, cookies and cake, crackers, and all this kind of stuff. And I implemented this one strategy that that allowed me to never look back. I don't even look at that stuff as food anymore. So it's really powerful. So anyway, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, stay up to date with our shows. You can sign up to our newsletter by texting the word Get Healthy to 33444. And you can join us and stay up to date with everything we have going on. Thank you for your question. Don't forget to subscribe down below to our YouTube channel. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.